And I know everybody's gonna get mad at this. Cam hating on Jalen Hurts. It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback, but if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. When you have tight end skill set, you have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though that they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent, but boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still gonna win the way they win it. I understand that. Jalen Hurts does not have to play elite for the Philadelphia Eagles to win. He has to play good, but he doesn't have to play elite. We're not asking you to win the game. We're just asking you not to lose it. When you ask that question, are we winning because of you, solely because of you, or is it the resources around you? So game changer, game manager, those are the things that you have to ask yourself. And those are the metrics that I'm going off of. It's like, bro, even when the tush push, you got 5 people pushing you, bro. You got a solid group around you, dog. And the man who Jalen Hurts is, bro.
It's your man, Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's Room. And Cam Newton sound like a big ass hater, bro. Cam Newton put together top 10 quarterbacks in the league, right? And he has 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. The NFL, bro. American football. He has 10 quarterbacks better than Jalen Hurts, bro. The reigning Super Bowl champion and the reigning Super Bowl MVP. How can this not be hate, bro? Like, how can it not be hate? What the fuck is Cam talking about, bro? The shit that he's saying out his mouth is not making sense, bro. You saying because Cam has a GM that's putting pieces around him, he has a good team, because he has that, you won't consider him a top 10 quarterback? Let me just, if I'm correct, right? If you are a quarterback and you get a good team, you should win, right? Jalen Hurts, good quarterback, good team, wins the championship. Is that not what he's supposed to do? Is he supposed to? The fuck is Cam saying? What the fuck is Cam really saying right now? He sounds stupid. He really do sound stupid for a motherfucker that was in the NFL. That's why some of these dudes, yeah, they was in the NFL. Yeah, they know the game, but a lot of these niggas is not gonna tell the truth because they didn't do the shit that they seen another player do, and it's jealousy with them. Sometimes with just an analyst, they gonna just call it for what it is. They not emotionally attached to it. Cam's emotionally attached to it. Jalen Hurts has eclipsed Cam Newton's career in fucking less time, bro. Let's just keep it real. Jalen Hurts has been in the league for what? 5 years so far. Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Pro Bowler, and he's led the league in he had a winning team. He had winning teams, bro. He has had a winning team every year. So I mean, you know, Cam did his thing. Cam was a Super Bowl MVP. Cam went to the Super Bowl. Cam won an MVP. Cam was an offensive player of the year. Cam did some great things, bro. But here's the thing with Cam. Here's what Cam really don't want to say. Cam is 36, bro. Cam has been out of the league since he was 32, 33. Cam stopped playing in 2021. So what that was? It was what, 4 years ago? Cam would have been 32. Cam has not played in the NFL since he was 32 years old. Cam knows he dropped the ball. Cam knows he fucked up. And that's why Cam sound bitter as hell, bro. It's no way you say the reigning Super Bowl MVP that he's balling. Jalen Hurts had years where he's thrown 3,000 yards. He said he would have threw 3,000 yards this year if he didn't get goddamn injured for a couple games. You feel me? All his career, every year where he played a lot of games, he threw for over 3,000 yards. 1 year, almost 2 years, over 3,500. He's balling out there, bro. The fuck are you talking about? There's no 10 quarterbacks in the league better than fucking Jalen Hurts. Every team but one of Jalen Hurts on the team. He's a great leader. He's not gonna fuck off. Like, Cam was a good player, but Cam was not a good leader, bro. Cam, that year, let me tell you, if Cam would have won that Super Bowl in 2016, we might be having a different discussion about Cam Newton. But right now, Cam is still a young guy to a certain extent because Aaron Rodgers is still playing. Russell Wilson, who was his same age, is still playing. And Cam has been out of the league since he was 32. At that same time, Russell Wilson was balling. Aaron Rodgers was balling. Cam is with them, and he's been done since 32. So we have no other way to look at this than Cam sounds jealous. It sounds like jealousy. In his mind, he's like, no, I'm just being an analyst. No, the fuck you not, bro. What analyst would say Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback? That's why this shit is going viral. It makes no sense what he's saying. You saying Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback? In what world does that fucking make sense? The dude is balling, bro. He's balling. Three seasons over 3,000 as a new quarterback. 2 times over 35. He's led the league before, bro. And he's doing great things with his team. They won a Super Bowl. And they quite possibly could win another one. The fuck is Cam talking about? Jalen Hurts is right now, let's just say as of right now, he's set to do some great things. At the end of the day, he's already eclipsed Cam Newton's career. Cam has won an MVP, but in my personal opinion, I'd take a Super Bowl MVP over a fucking regular season MVP. Because that means you got your team to the championship and y'all won that motherfucker. I'll take that over the regular season MVP. And Jalen has plenty of time to do that with Cam did. And with Jalen, it looked like Jalen's playing the game smart. Cam was out there fucking off, you feel me? So I strongly disagree with Cam on this one. Cam sounds like a salty ass hater, bro. I'm not respecting what Cam talking about on this. Cam trying to clean it up and make it seem like he's not hating. Oh, I'm just. But bro, you saying because he has a good team that makes him somehow worse? The fuck does that mean? Like, bro, he has a good team. And he made sure that good team won a championship. Is that not what he's supposed to do? Y'all let me know, man. It's your man Delvin. Delvin's going to the next one.